Hello, my name is Michael Payne and I'm the Assistant Band Director here at Bryan Station High School. Today I want to talk to you about Internet2, Polycom, and Tandberg and some of their equipment that's available for schools and student use. Schools today are investing in technologies to bring in professional tools and equipment for student use. Sometimes, however, an instructor may not be available for these advanced classes. Or perhaps a class would like to get the opinion of a professional in the field. That's where systems like this come in handy. Many schools and districts are investing in Polycom systems like the one you see here that enable classrooms to connect from one school to another. This system here, the camera, about $3,000. The TV itself, any standard LCD TV will do, or simply a projector from your school building in your classroom, and a cart, all can be purchased for under $5,000. And that's all it takes to be able to hook up to the Internet2 system, which I'm going to describe to you now.
Internet2 is a consortium dedicated to bringing the fastest internet connections possible to research institutions, major universities, and to primary and secondary schools across the U.S. To understand Internet2, you must realize that it is not a company, an internet service provider, or owned by any individual. Begun in 1996, Internet2 seeks to break down the barriers of bandwidth to bring new possibilities in the way we share information and resources. Each connection to major hubs utilizes different types of protocols and methods to get the fastest connection possible. To understand how the system is set up, let's view the map. Several major cities are used as IP nodes. These cities are seen with large blue dots: New York, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Chicago, Kansas City, Houston, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, and Seattle. Special lines are run between these cities, connecting major research institutions and universities in the process. As you can see in this map, the state of Kentucky is connected to the nationwide connection through a hub in Louisville. Both the University of Kentucky and the State Department of Education through the Kentucky Regional Optical Network are both connected to the Internet2 connection through direct lines through the University of Louisville. Now that you understand how the nationwide grid works, let's look at how the state of Kentucky is connected. The Kentucky Department of Education has a direct link to the Internet2 network. To enable K-12 schools to connect, the state of Kentucky has created the Kentucky Regional Optical Network. Schools who purchase the equipment essentially dial the Kentucky Regional Optical Network using a 7-digit number. Once this connection is established from a school to the Regional Optical Network, the signal is then passed on to the Internet2 system, where you can connect with any member institution offering content nationwide. Schools and districts highlighted in yellow on the map are schools that currently have both the capabilities and the infrastructure to connect to the Kentucky Regional Optical Network.
If your school or district is listed in yellow on the previous map, you probably have access to a Polycom or Tandberg system similar to the one that you see right here. To connect with other schools or educational institutions, like museums and libraries, contact their office to get their connection information. Once you have set a date, time, and secured their connection, you will need to contact your district or school's IT professional or the State Department of Education's Regional Optical Network liaison. These professionals will help you start your connection and assist you with any technical issues that may arise. Now, if you're connecting to another educational institution in Kentucky, you may be able to dial directly to them. Many schools have been assigned a 7-digit number that will allow the user to connect at their leisure. Likewise, if I wanted to dial a school here in Fayette County,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I could simply dial their 7-digit number and it would bring me up to them. Another thing I can do is use our directory, and anybody that is saved in the directory, we can just simply pull them up, like Dunbar High School. And of course, if someone were on the other end waiting for me, they'd be right there. in the end, these systems are an excellent use of being able to connect one school building to another without having to take buses, without having to deal with all the fees and paperwork associated with field trips these days. Just recently, I took my high school band and connected them to myself over at the University of Kentucky. While I conducted at one end, they were here at Bryan Station playing for me on the other side of the camera. Let's take a look at what some of that looked like.